Have you ever eaten a real juicy Jamaican patty? I believe one of the best location, the best juicy patty location is the one situated in Bog Walk on your left just before you enter the Bog Walk roundabout. You need to visit that location. Go and enjoy. Our team was there recently for more than just eating juicy patties. Stay with me. I'll tell you why we were in Bog Walk. Please stay tuned. Rio Cobre Runnings.
Red dirt and chemicals, a toxic blend. Nature's balance broken, no peaceful end. Communities suffer, health is on the line. While profits soar, the rivers decline. Rio Cobre running, but it's red with shame. Bauxite's hunger, a deadly game. Poison waters, life's a cruel decree. Can we heal this wound, set the river free?
Welcome back to Rio Cobre Runnings. Here we dive deep into all things Rio Cobre. Thanks to all of our amazing subscribers and supporters. Your passion and dedication keep this channel alive. If you are new, come explore with us the impact of the Rio Cobre on our communities and join the fight to protect it from pollution. Subscribe and become part of the movement to keep the Rio Cobre running clean, vibrant, and full of life. So, along with our team, employees of the National Fisheries Authority, NFA, traveled to Bog Walk recently. The mission to register new fishers and renew expired fishing license. The National Fisheries Authority is the governing body of the fishing industry in Jamaica, with sub-offices spread across the island. The extension and compliance officers work with local communities to build cooperatives and other groups, all for the benefit of our fisherfolk. Fabian Gordon, Senior Capture Fisheries Extension Officer with responsibility for St. Catherine, explained that licensing of fisherfolk was a requirement under the 2018 Fisheries Act. He advised that the licensing was formal recognition of a fisher and his or her operations. The Act of Licensing also provides protection in cases of damage or pollution where compensation might be required. The registration fee for the yearly renewable license is 1,800 Jamaican dollars. And it was interesting to learn that there are no geographic restrictions on a fishing license. So you could fish in Bog Walk today and head to Bluefields, Westmoreland tomorrow. No problem, no geographic restrictions. The turnout at Bog Walk was less than expected though. Last year, June, when a similar event was held, almost 50 persons were registered. In total, we have over 200 persons from the Friends of Rio Cobre registered as licensed fisherfolk. The NFA expected many of them to return for their renewals because, remember, those licenses would now be expired, but only a handful of persons turn up. By the end of the day's proceedings, 8 renewals were completed and 3 new faces joined the community of licensed fisherfolk. Miss Teresa Scott braved the rain to renew her license, but experienced a hiccup as she had to return home to get her expired license.
My name is Teresa Scott. I'm from the community of Bog Walk, Main Street. I come to do a renewal, but I leave the fishing license. So I'm just waiting for that to do. I want to be sure to have it, so I come and look out. Registered because if we go into the river to get fish, we have to have our license.
As a young man, Andre Thompson, who has been fishing for many years, shares his experience.
My name is Andre Thompson. I'm from the community of Bog Walk. Actually enjoy fishing. Actually doing fishing like 4 or 5 years now. I'm a fisherman. Actually go fishing on Saturdays, Sundays with friends. Catch fish, enjoy ourselves, catch tilapias, roast them on the roadside. I'm actually here today to renew my fishing license.
The National Fisheries Authority has a clear mandate to ensure that every fisherman and woman is licensed, recognized, and safe. Winston Melward, otherwise called Larky, was one of the 3 new registrants. He was proud to be part of something official.
My name is Larky. I'm from Shenton Bog Walk. I've been fishing. I'm registered for the very first time. I feel related to be registered. Every time I go to the river and catch fish, I can see safe and okay community.
Yes, Fisherfolk, there are benefits to be derived from registering with NFA. You benefit from low costs when purchasing fishing gears from the Fishermen's Cooperative. Also, during curfews or states of emergency, your fishing license allows you to continue your trade. Furthermore, when the seas turn rough, your license can prove vital. Through partnerships with the Marine Police and Coast Guards, the National Fisheries Authority helps ensure that fisherfolk are accounted for during search and rescue operations. The Fisheries ID photograph may also be helpful during those times. Now, here's something exciting. The NFA has big plans in store. Soon, they'll be distributing VHF marine radios to qualifying fisherfolk. How do you qualify fishermen and women? 1, you need to own your own vessel. 2, you must be an offshore fisher. 3, you must belong to an organized group, for example, Friends of the Rio Cobre. And 4, you must be the holder of a current valid license. These radios will be the only way to communicate once you go offshore. Because regular phones, oh no, they just don't work out at sea. With 4 towers positioned across the island in Portland, Kingston, Montego Bay, and Savannah Lamar, picking up your frequency, your voice will be heard, even when you're miles away from land. Of course, you know that NFA can't provide radios for everyone. So I suggest that if you are planning to fish offshore, please go and get yourself a marine radio. Remember, that will be your only means of communication with land when you are out on the waters. The Jamaica Fishermen Cooperative Union headquarters at 44 Beechwood Avenue, Kingston 5, has these radios for sale. You can get all your fishing supplies there. Now you may be wondering, how do I use these marine radios? It is not the regular AM/FM radio. Well, don't worry. The NFA will train you on how to use these properly. As a matter of fact, those persons who will get their radios free of cost from NFA will be trained in their use before receiving the radios. Jamaican fisherfolk, particularly those of you in Bog Walk, Linstead, Yoaton, Portmore, Spanish Town, if you have been fishing for years without a fishing license, get registered with the National Fisheries Authority as soon as possible. If you haven't renewed your expired license, do so now. The National Fisheries Authority is there to support and guide you. Fishing is your livelihood. Protect it. Thank you for watching. This is Rio Cobre Runnings, standing with the people, protecting our waters.
From the mountains high, a river flows, a lifeline for the land, natural pose. But greed has taken hold, the bitter stain. Rio Cobre crying, calling out in pain. Rio Cobre running, but it's red with shame. Bauxite's hunger, a deadly game. Poison waters, life's a cruel decree.